Poker Night is brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays poker.
It's a lucky jacket.
I didn't realize that jacket ain't kosher, man.
Yeah, no. It's Canadian bacon, so it's
If you wait for the flop, man, it might be like fold, everybody folds again, it's bad game.
What's that?
Everybody folds.
I'm
with maybe
Oh,
like
yeah,
3 hands in a row or
you're right.
something.
You're right. That's good. I agree.
Just gotta get it over with.
Yeah, I agree. All right, first hand, actually. That's good. I like
it's
it.
still like, you know,
I like it.
get up to like sometimes like free like 36, 35 in the day.
Tom Schneider makes it 125 with deuces.
You know, it's not usually too bad. At nighttime it gets pretty cold. But it's like it's really bright sunlight until like 8 o'clock at night already.
Bryce.
It's gonna get more and more.
And Danielle Anderson is going to raise it to 500.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you've been driving on your bike at all.
I'm gonna take it up in after the World Series. I got a guy who wants to buy a trailer down, and he's gonna buy a truck, and I'm gonna drive all my stuff up. So
Tom calls and Merson folds.
how does a guy ever get a grand
by me this hand.
And here is the flop. It's 5, queen, deuce, a huge action-producing
Hey
flop.
Todd, how does a guy ever get a greyhound around here?
Danielle bets 625. She flopped a set of queens versus Tom Schneider, who flopped a set of deuces.
Tom's in
These 5Ks are gonna go in real fast. In general.
So, will you be at the series?
And the turn is another queen. Danielle with quad queens.
Depends on how healthy my game is. If my game's healthy enough to go on its own, then I'll go for the whole thing. Otherwise, I'll come later.
I can't go for the whole time either. Humpy's getting married a week after it starts, so I gotta go to his wedding first.
Opie, you said?
Humpy. Humpy fly.
Oh, yeah.
Brian.
Big guy.
Yeah.
1,200.
He's getting married in Lake Tahoe, so I'm just gonna wait till that starts and go fly out there first.
Tahoe's awesome in July and June. Anyways,
Should be nice.
just ready to go golf. Got some great golf courses in Tahoe. Down Truckee.
I've never been there.
You golf now? Yeah.
I retired from golf when I picked up poker.
So you said you're one of those guys that says gal, too.
Golf.
Yeah.
Philly accent.
Are you upset that Michael Vick's a Jet now?
Almost $5,000 in cash in this pot. Here's the river. It's a 9 of spades. Important because that now puts 3 spades out on the board. Tom Schneider with that queen on the turn made a full house. Danielle checks. And if Tom puts her on a big flush, he right now thinks he's going to get paid with his full house.
1,900.
I meant to bet 24.
I think you would have done there in one case.
I was thinking that too. I think 34.
All in.
Raise, all in.
I call.
Call.
Ooh.
Wow.
Good fold by me. At ace 9 with ace.
Oh, it's not all.
Easy game. Just quads.
Just makes quads over set.
Why did you slow roll? You said you were going to.
I'm sorry.
You're such a bull.
Well, he called me. I had to show.
Just check the river too.
I think there are.
Yeah, right.
That would have been quite amazing.
Danielle Anderson off to a great start. Very early on in our cash
Do
game.
we have any alternates ready? Danielle's done.
Yeah. I just got the ultimate too.
I'm up a quarter. I'm thinking I'm going to quit.
Schneider raises with ace
Oh,
king.
he's a hot sucker right now.
Somerville and Merson both fold.
Do anything besides
You never would have folded the hand I just had right here. You never would have folded the hand I had right
I
here.
folded ace 9 when he had deuces last
You
hand.
never would have folded the hand I just had.
Danielle raises with ace king. Back to Tom.
Probably not. You wouldn't have back in 2004 either.
I'm all in.
Raise all in.
Somebody's stuck.
Are you guys in another big pot? This kind of feels like a sort of some kind of tour affair. This is like my wife and I had our home games.
Danielle's decided she wants to wait for quads again.
Yeah.
Don't want to get all that money without quads.
I think he's in the forest right now.
Game's on.
Really? Seriously. No. Chewy. Lichtenberger? And
Oh, Chewy? Oh, he's living in the forest?
No, I think he's just visiting the forest right now. He's just visiting.
I feel like he would be like that kid. You know the movie they had years and years and years ago where the kid like lived in a tree?
Jungle Book?
No. The kid actually lived in a tree.
Pretty raised there, Tom.
Got a thing and he trained a falcon or
A
whatever.
bit overkill, isn't it?
I guess that's too old for you guys. But I feel like Chewy might like just live in a tree.
Last time, yeah, I'm sure he would enjoy it.
He's a simplest.
Huge overbet, obviously, from
like
Schneider.
Just if I call, I feel like I'm being cooler here. All right, tight fold. Pretty tight fold. Nice hand.
Danielle will not call the big raise from Tom, so he takes a couple of chips back from Danielle.
He can't get in trouble.
He's a world champion.
He can't get in any trouble anymore. He might get in trouble for not showing his cards very well, but like
Re-raise 300.
that's just bull.
When you're a world champion, you can sleep it.
Greg Merson raises with 6 deuce. Danielle, great cards again with ace king.
When you're world champion.
Play a hand, Tom. Jesus.
I'm thinking about it.
He's just sitting there, just watching cards go by.
How does he have any time left to bomb bounties?
2,000.
Raise 2,000 total.
Can't tell.
I think it's a good time to sleep.
What do you have?
They followed 2 queens.
And we're back to Danielle.
Now you ask if I'm old enough to play?
He's 17. The
Danielle got carded leaving the casino. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen.
Leaving? Why leaving? That's weird.
Come on.
Raise.
And now Danielle puts all her chips in the middle.
Wow. Wow, I got a call now.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Another big pot with Danielle and Tom.
Could have just seen a nice little flop.
I was willing to see a flop.
I don't like your chances on this one.
I don't either. Anybody want to give me insurance?
And here's the flop. It's 10, 6, 8.
It's not a bad flop for you.
Hurts more when it comes on the river though.
True.
Turns to
That's my
10.
pain.
It does hurt more. Trust me. Trust me, I've seen it.
And the river's another 8.
1, 3.
That was my big blind, Tom.
You got drinks.
Thank you.
All of a sudden, he's jolly again.
He doubles me and him.
Yeah. He doubles
You guys
me.
got
he doubles
Zippo the hippo.
What do you
This is
mean
about
we
right
have
for your
Zippo?
play. Danielle's the only one that's good enough to win one.
Don't you
Glantz
have one?
I have one, thank you.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
How's that possible? what did you win? Limit hold'em?
And my name has. And my name
Players
has
talking about their World Series of Poker
I won an 8
bracelets.
game.
Oh wow.
So
That's
Yeah,
something.
you only won 2 games.
So you won an 8 game, yet you were afraid to come down and play a $500
I was
satellite
downstairs with you. I was downstairs with you and Matt. We were waiting on Tom.
Do you have a
and
bracelet, Matt?
Matt has no chance.
Tom chickened out, and so I left.
You have a bunch of FTs though, right?
Yeah, a lot. I
Just
have
needle you. Like 10?
Yeah.
I didn't even
basically,
realize
I
you
have,
won the
every
mixed
spot
hold'em, huh,
except for
Gavin?
second, third, fourth.
You won
fifth,
mixed hold'em?
sixth, seven.
I just looked last
Couple
night.
fifths,
I didn't
couple
even
sevens.
realize you won that. You and Treba.
Trying to get
You won mixed
really
hold'em?
trying to get
Treba
in
won
there.
it.
E-Dog won mixed hold'em too. The year.
Every spot except first and
E-Dog
eighth.
won his first one with
But
mixed
multiple
hold'em.
sevens and fifths.
Matt made this like one of the sickest bets ever when he took some stupid price that he would final table.
12-1.
He would final table the 10K and the 50K. I think they were horses at the time.
10 to 1, you got?
And he final tabled them both.
Wow, that's great.
But nobody knew how to play those games back then. That was 2008. So it was so easy. But now I would never make that bet.
I see
Do you remember
chips
you were
changing
talking about
hands.
if you would sell
A lot of
like,
them
your
on this
lifetime
hand.
of action for like a 50-50 deal in the 50K and you weren't sure you would take it or something?
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
talking about that. It was like crazy how confident you were in those.
Now I would definitely take it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
So much tougher.
My bartender wasn't sure what a Greyhound was.
Oh, well, we need to talk to your bartender then. I got a real problem with anybody in the state of Maryland not knowing what a Greyhound
You're in the
is.
South, man. You're in the South.
This is not South.
You're in the South where it's
This is not
27
South.
degrees. Yeah. This is kind of like fake South. It's
I
like,
hate the Ravens too, by the way.
I don't like it.
What? You can't say that in this town.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Gavin Smith making friends all over Baltimore.
Free raise all in.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, what are you guys doing?
And now David Baker is all in,
I
and
don't like this at all.
Danielle's going to have to call. She's got 2 pair.
Every
I
hand
can't
all
raise
in.
2,400,
Does this feel
2,500
low?
he raised all in.
I call.
What are you gonna do next? What are you gonna do next lap, Danielle?
Slow roll. Slow roll.
I thought he had queen 10. I thought he had queen 10
She
hearts.
goes, oh my
Honestly,
God.
I did.
Oh my God.
She goes, Jesus Christ.
I mean, welcome to the game. Holy hell.
Can you run
Baker
it?
Can
never
you run it more
loses
than
his
once?
hand.
Hold on. Can you run it more than once or not?
I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, I think you gotta ask.
we can.
Let's ask. Let's find out what the rule is.
We did in Reno, but I don't care.
In Maryland Live, you can.
So you can. Let's do it.
Well, let's make sure. It's no
I'm
big
not
deal.
running it more than once ever, guys. Never running
All
it
right,
more
let's
than
just run it
once.
once. Forget it. We'll just run it once.
No, you guys can. I'm just never gonna.
We can run it. We can run it.
Oh, it's up to you. I don't care. If you want to, whatever you want to.
I'd rather run twice because.
Okay, let's run it twice.
Yeah.
Twice?
Yeah.
Twice.
For fun.
You're gonna lose both times anyways, Danielle.
What's that?
You're gonna lose both times. He's gonna hit a queen one time. He's gonna.
I tend to agree with you.
David can't. David never loses a spot.
First burn's already down.
See?
Yep. Never loses.
This will be a 7 of spades, and then he's gonna
It's
get
not even over yet. She still has 4 out.
7 of
3 out.
spades. Oh, clubs. My
You were
bad.
close. You were close.
My bad. Sorry about that. And then it'll be right
7
away
of
hearts. It's gonna be the 4 hearts on the turn.
4 hearts.
4
on the
hearts.
Oh, 4 spades. Damn
Wow.
it.
Could you call him 2 of spades? Could you
No,
call
no,
him
hearts
something
comes
like
to
that?
shirt.
4 hearts.
2 of spades. How good are you now?
Easy game. Easy game.
What kind of stuff you guys got in these cards? I don't know what's going on here.
Antonio's into tossing
David
that
Baker
magic
is going to win the first one, but lose the
I
second.
don't know. David, you're running bad today. You should probably
These
quit.
are some of the craziest hands I've seen in a while.
I mean,
We might want to kick this game down the way this is going.
I want to apologize for knitting it up, guys. I'm gonna try and get involved in more pots later. Yeah, this
We
is
went over
kind of a
Subway
dead
and
area.
ordered literally bread
I
and
think it's
turkey.
because we're like down.
Nothing else.
How can they mess it up? They didn't. Delivered.
I think that's why he looks a little different than you and I do.
I ate very plainly.
He didn't have any bacon.
No bacon.
No bacon, no bacon.
Greyhounds.
Water, turkey, bread.
Quite
Perfect.
disciplined. Very impressive.
No, that's it.
Are you like wanting like somebody
I
to drink
ate
your
the
own
same
pizza?
thing
Action
every
on
day
Jason
for almost every
Somerville.
meal. Turkey
will
burgers,
fold.
turkey burgers, salad, frozen yogurt. Like 98% of my meals are those 2 things.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Or like all organic, whole wheat, everything.
Doesn't
but,
get
you know,
annoying.
No.
Danielle just
No sense of
continuing to
that
play the cards
whatsoever.
dealt, or this time ace 10 of spades.
All right, let's see what happens.
You didn't go to a restaurant though.
I ate like fish yesterday. It's fine. I ate plain food.
That trout,
This side of the table, very active. The flop is Jack 9-8, all clubs.
They always give you too much. So I can never eat anywhere near all of it. Like,
You ever gone hunting, Gavin?
No, I've never hunted
I
actually.
feel like they're in Alaska. You have some good hunting options
Yeah,
up there.
everyone brings me food in my games. I had this one guy bring me nice halibut. I had another guy bring me ptarmigan. I had another guy bring me caribou.
Ptarmigan's fish or
bird.
It's a bird.
It's
Did you know what that was? Okay, you're laughing. I'm like, I don't know.
I had another guy bring me.
I got to get something out of the spot. Somebody might have ace high or a 3 or something.
Oh yeah, duck eggs. Another person bring me duck eggs.
What percentage of players that you know up there hunt? I think it's a pretty high percentage of the Alaskan population.
I don't know. It's probably about 50.
I can't believe I'm folding.
But like, I mean, 100% of them have
What
guns.
did you call?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone that doesn't have a gun.
Oh, you got me. Wow.
Wow.
Don't worry, I laid down the best hand.
Tom Schneider says, wow, I folded 6s. I had the best hand.
Own me.
I don't normally like a good room at the Smith residence up in Alaska.
You can have whatever room you want.
I like that.
150.
Tell me about your town in Alaska. What's like, is it big town, small town, like the middle of nowhere? Or like what's
Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh, you're in Anchorage. Yeah. Okay.
Is that the biggest city in the U.S.?
And in Alaska, yeah.
In Alaska?
In Alaska.
So is
No,
it
in the U.S. I think.
Anchorage?
No.
It's like 300,000
No.
people maybe.
There's
No.
a city in Alaska that's the biggest city in the
No.
U.S.
Land area.
Land area.
Oh, okay,
yeah, not
yeah,
population.
Flop is Jack Queen 9.
You know what the largest city by landmass in the U.S. is? Yeah,
If in the continental United States, it's Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Yep.
Really?
Not many people know that.
I didn't know that.
Jacksonville.
Wow. How does
But
that
that's
in Ukraine know
but
that?
because I've been here for 25 years now.
So? I've been here from...
I probably more know about U.S. history than you do.
That's a
He's from
challenge.
Canada.
So, I mean, but that's closer than Ukraine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up some history questions. We're gonna have the Canadian and the Ukraine
I wouldn't-
guy
I
face
wouldn't do
off
very well.
in
I'll pick the
American
Ukrainian,
history.
thank you.
I wouldn't do very well.
Listen,
How old are you?
Old. Compared to you, I'm young.
No, how old are you?
33.
So you went to school?
33?
How is that old?
All right.
You're the third youngest player at the table.
Yeah,
I said compared to.
Well, these three are younger. These four.
26.
These three are all younger.
Same age.
Those two are.
How old are you?
We're both 26.
Danielle's
Yeah, I know those two are. Danielle's
Greggy's a baby.
you're
I'm 29 for another month and a half, and I'm hanging on.
Wow. He thought you were
Holding
over
on.
33. You know that, right?
You know what? I just thought you were mature. And
I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you noticed that, Danielle.
Mature. It's not
David
age, it's the way she
totally
looks.
thought you were
It
over
has nothing to do with the way you
I
look.
liked you, David. I liked you.
What an ass.
My wife's older than 33. and she's hot as hell.
You're an ass,
so it doesn't
David.
matter. That
Still,
isn't
Why are you
age.
saying Danielle?
I'm holding on to that 20. I'm still in my 20s. Damn it.
My wife's older than that.
I got a month and a half left. Leave me be.
Enjoy it.
No, it's not an insult.
Wow, that was
wrong, huh? I guess she's been around for a while. She's got a couple kids.
She's been around.
Now you're calling me a
No, he didn't say. He said.
Holy moly.
Holy cow.
That is brutal. What, because she's from Minnesota, you think she's everybody?
It's cold up there. There's nothing to do.
In
man's really
Alaska,
got away
that's
with
a
Merson races to 150, and Danielle with another hand. Ace 10 will call. Long flight for Gavin to get all the way from Anchorage, Alaska to Baltimore via Phoenix. Tom Schneider can't help himself. He'll call out of the small blind, as will Matt Glantz.
You missed the punchline.
How many we got? Four?
And here's the flop. It's 8-3-5, all diamonds. Only one of these players has a diamond in their hand, and that is Matt Glantz. Greg Merson, the WSOP main event champ, bets 400.
It seems like you'd be older than 26.
That's
too,
why I
not
buy the
because you look
Greyhounds. I gotta
26,
get.
It seems like you've been around for like
I was
so
10
much
years.
longer.
10 years, yeah.
Yeah.
I started when I was 16.
Oh, I mean, I didn't even really know you, and I didn't even know you anything about like online. I just remember like around.
And so the world champ will win his very first hand on Poker Night in America here at Maryland
It was
Live.
my first year. I had a second and a fifth
Tried to
when I
suck
was
up to
22.
somebody because you pissed everybody else off at the table?
The facial hair, though, definitely makes him look like he goes from a solid 17 to like
Early 20s.
19.
Hey, if you like this video from season whatever from Poker Night in America, there are at least 41 other seasons, and we've got every episode here on our page at your disposal. Go to town, but make sure you hit like and subscribe.